everybody. I just wanted to take a second because I keep getting asked about my builds and showcase my how I have my teams built. This will be a 3 video series. They should be relatively short and based on the meta before Yukinori Shinohara Haruta Proto Rampage is released. This is how I have everything set up. Um, so keep that in mind. But this is going to be the first one. People ask for CCG first, then I'll move on to the other two. Um, so do keep in mind that this is that, and that these are the setups that I have based on if I were to use them in Carnival today. On Takeu is my main team, so they have all the best stuff, just simply put. So here we go. So just a quick look at all of their spheres. They're all UR, and all of them are decently high except for the most recent release, which is Foiguchi ni Kureyamato. We'll go in here. So here, a lot of my other good mutations were used on different characters. So that left me putting Resurrection on CCG's Reaper. Also, it's kind of just fun to watch him come back again. But I make sure to have as much type matching as possible for the sake of, all the buffs because of the just extra free stuff. And I'll make videos talking about what I believe that those specific buffs mean because I've come to have what I think is a better understanding of that. Then here, though he is not SSS, he creates shields constantly. And so having Eliminate is great because I don't have tons of sets of restriction ignoring. And you know that if you face somebody with a wit character, he's going to be a prime target. Smash to get through the extra damage from everybody having shields. And then just some spare rainbows that I have. Then we'll go to Dojima Kai. Again, matching the types. I chose Reflex for him because he's also going to be a big target, and I think it'd be better if the damage were bounced back based on what I had left after I made my Onteku team. But the difference here is I did not type match the Def Cell. I gave him the Chain Pack triple attack Bulwark Cell instead. So he hits pretty hard. His attack is rather high. I mean, it's 3,000 higher than CCG's Reaper. So, and then here, I used Undermine because I know he's going to be a pretty prime target. And then for Eliminates because 1, he will grant his own shields, and 2, he gets shields from CCG's Reaper. So those are always good. Eliminate is always a great option when you have guaranteed or very frequent shields. So someone like playing with CCG's Reaper, having SSS on characters, or like Renji Yomo, Reliable Partner, Onteku, Toka Kirishima, Mr. MM on an assist, you're pretty well guaranteed to have a shield, and you want to reduce the weakened states as much as possible. Then we have Smash times 2 because shields everywhere, and then a spare Initiate, which I think Initiate is borderline useless right now. He's just backup, so I type matched his cells as best as I could. I didn't have a 3 set to put on him. And here's what I have on him. 3 potents, just because. 4 eliminates, because if he comes on board, you don't want him to go down. And then, again, initiates just spare. Then we'll go to Lightning God. He has his LR exclusive cell, of course. If you have it, use it for the love of God. Other than that, he's got 2 restriction ignoring, which is not ideal. Ideally, you have the 4 so that he cannot be restricted or weakened. But with him having an exclusive cell, that's far better than restriction ignoring. But as you can see, type match with triple def, but also type match with triple attack. So Bro's attack is honestly through the freaking roof. Then the exclusion for my dislike for Initiate is going to be characters like Lightning God, where you want them to deal damage immediately. And especially since he has this and he's going to go into the battle with 5 stacks of thunder, You want to be able to maximize that as much as possible. So I have uh, 6 initiates, 2 smashes, and then a random potent. So next, and finally, Akiramato. She kind of like honestly, I don't think I can swap this out for anything else. Let's see, speed. Um, so realistically, I could swap that. I think that I intended to have that there. Wait, where did? Oh, that's an assault cell. That's why. Yeah, realistically, this is not the ideal cell to run on her. But again, she's second team, so she's not getting first dibs on cells. Um, but we have a double reflect, um, single, double, or triple. Honestly, if you just run a bunch of singles, it's really good. If you get a triple, I mean, you get a pretty significant increase. But yeah, which this isn't huge anymore since Red Ayato isn't everywhere. So, but what I run on her is 2 undermines because she's going to be a target because she's one of the weaker characters now. 3 potents just because, and then 4 smash, all attack oriented as much as possible. So she can deal some real damage. You see, she's decently high. So that's my CCG. Um, if I made them my main team, I'd build them differently, but they're not my main team. So that's where we are. All right.